Welcome to the material session of Bhopal Sir's Career Point. This is a video for the student of class 12 on Unit 8. This is the first chapter of this unit, that is Aldehydes and Ketones, and the 11th video of this chapter, covering the chemical properties of aldehyde ketone, the reaction with derivatives of ammonia, that is NH2G. Derivatives of ammonia under ଆମେ ପାଞ୍ଚଟି କଥା ପଢ଼ିବୁ. What happens when the reaction is carried out with derivatives of ammonia and H2G? The carbonyl oxygen is substituted by Ng and is withdrawn as water molecule by the H2 of NH2G. As a result of which we will get a product. The name of the product depends upon the type of G. If G is equal to OH, then the compound is NH2OH. The name of the compound is hydroxyl amine, and the product form is corresponding oxide. If G is equal to NH2, then NH2G becomes NH2NH2. The name of the compound is hydrazine, and the product of form is corresponding hydrazine. If G is equal to NHC6H5, then the compound will be NH2NHC6H5, and the name of the compound is phenyl hydrazine. If G is equal to NHC6H3NO2, then the compound is known as dinitrophenyl hydrazine, and the product form is corresponding dinitrophenyl hydrazine. If G is equal to NHCONH2, then the compound will be NH2NHCONH2, which is known as semicarbazide, and the product form is known as corresponding semicarbazole. If first we देखिए reaction with hydroxyl. What happens? Aldehyde and ketone reacts with hydroxyl. When aldehyde and ketone reacts with hydroxylamine in the presence of a dilute HCl or dilute acid, it will loses one water molecule and give us corresponding oxide. In statement, what you have to write down: when aldehyde and ketone reacts with hydroxylamine in the presence of dilute HCl, then corresponding oxide is formed. Let us come for example. Let us take two hydrogens. Then the compound is known as formaldehyde. What happens when formaldehyde reacts with hydroxylamine? Water molecule is eliminated and formaldehyde is formed. So, what we have to write down in the statement? When formaldehyde reacts with hydroxylamine in the presence of dilute HCl, then formaldehyde is formed. Now comes for example 2. Let us take CH3NH. Then the compound will be acetaldehyde. Whenever acetaldehyde reacts with hydroxylamine, the carbonyl oxygen and H2 of NH2OH is removed as a water molecule, and the product form will be acetaldehyde. In the statement, we have to write down: when acetaldehyde reacts with hydroxylamine in the presence of dilute HCl, then acetaldehyde is formed. Now, let us come for example 3. We have to take 2 CH3 group. Then it will become acetone. When acetone reacts with hydroxylamine, then water molecule will be eliminated by the carbonyl oxygen of acetone and H2 of hydroxylamine and give us acetoxide. Thus, in statement we have to write down: when acetone reacts with hydroxylamine in the presence of dilute HCl, then acetoxide is formed. Now, let us come for the second reaction with hydrazine. Here G is equal to H2. The general equation will be: when aldehyde or ketone reacts with hydrazine, then water molecule will be eliminated by the carbonyl oxygen and H2 of N8. As a result of which it will give us corresponding hydrogen. ये होइछि मास्टर इक्वेशन। यदि आम ये कथा को मन रखी एग्जाम्पल गुड़ आराम से लिखा जो दुईटी बॉन्ड कार्बन कार्बन बाकी अच्छी यदि आम एच एच नहीं फॉर्माल्डिहाइड हो प्रोडक्ट जो फॉर्मेशन हम से फॉर्माल्डिहाइड हो C3H नेले एसिटाल्डिहाइड हो प्रोडक्ट एसिटाल्डिहाइड हो C3 नेले एसीटोन हो प्रोडक्ट सॉरी एसीटोन हाइड्रोजन फॉर्माल्डिहाइड हाइड्रोजन दबो एसिटाल्डिहाइड हाइड्रोजन दबो आउ किट एसीटोन हाइड्रोजन दबो। आम एग्जांपल बाकी सब डिस्कशन करियो व्हाट यू टू राइट डाउन इन द स्टेटमेंट when aldehyde or ketone reacts with hydrazine in the presence of diluted Cl then corresponding hydrogen is formed. Now come for first example आम कौन कहले प्रथम HH नेले compound will be formaldehyde when formaldehyde reacts with hydrazine in the presence of diluted Cl then water molecule will be eliminated. How? The carbonyl oxygen and H2 of NH2 is removed as water molecule and it will give us corresponding formaldehyde hydrogen. The statement में कौन लिखिबा when formaldehyde reacts with hydrazine in the presence of diluted Cl then formaldehyde hydrogen is formed. Example 2 को जीवा आमे C3H नेले इक्वेशन टी कोन हबो ना एसिटाल्डिहाइड हिजबो रिएक्टेंट साइड रे diluted Cl presence रे जते बेले से हाइड्रोजन सहित रिएक्शन करिवो water molecule to eliminate हो oxygen from carbonyl oxygen and H2 from hydrogen water remove हला परे हमको से एसिटाल्डिहाइड हाइड्रोजन तो स्टेटमेंट में कौन लिखिबो when acetaldehyde reacts with hydrazine in the presence of diluted Cl then acetaldehyde hydrogen is formed. Example 3 को जीवा दुईटी जाको हमें C3 नम then the equation will be in this way the reactant will be acetone जते बेले से हाइड्रोजन सहित रिएक्शन करिवो इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ डाइल्यूटेड Cl water molecule will be eliminated. How? The oxygen of carbonyl group and the H2 of hydrogen is removed as water molecule to give us acetone hydrogen. In the statement we have to write down when acetone reacts with hydrogen in the presence of diluted Cl then acetone hydrogen is formed. Now let us come for the next reaction. Reaction with phenyl hydrazine. It is G is equal to NH6CH5. General reaction टी देखिबा जदि आमे कार्बोनिल कार्बन aldehyde ketone नै जिवो ताको phenyl hydrazine सहित रिएक्शन करिवो इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ डाइल्यूटेड Cl वाटर मॉलिक्यूल टू एलिमिनेट होबो केउठार एलिमिनेट होबो ना कार्बोनिल ग्रुप रो ऑक्सीजन आउ H2 ऑफ phenyl hydrazine वाटर रिमूव होला परे हमको से corresponding phenyl hydrogen टी तो in statement what we have to write down when aldehyde or ketone reacts with phenyl hydrazine in the presence of diluted Cl then corresponding phenyl hydrogen is formed. एटा ला जनरल रिएक्शन एटा को मन रखितले आमे समस्त एग्जांपल मन रखि परिबो दीटा नॉन बॉन्डेड बॉन्ड को रॉ कार्बोनिल ग्रुप को यदि आमे HH दबो ये फॉर्माल्डिहाइड हो हमको फॉर्माल्डिहाइड phenyl hydrogen दबो यदि C3H नबो एसिटाल्डिहाइड हो या हमको एसिटाल्डिहाइड phenyl hydrogen दबो यदि C3 नबो ताले से एसीटोन हो हमको एसीटोन phenyl hydrogen दबो let us discuss this in the equations in the example 1 हमें formaldehyde नेलु phenyl hydrogen से रिएक्शन in the presence of diluted Cl water molecule eliminate है कौन टू कौन नेला ना formaldehyde रो कार्बोनिल ग्रुप रो ऑक्सीजन को एवं phenyl hydrazine रो H2 वाटर मॉलिक्यूल एलिमिनेट हैला परे हमको formaldehyde phenyl hydrogen दबो. In the statement we have to write down when formaldehyde reacts with phenyl hydrazine in the presence of diluted Cl then formaldehyde phenyl hydrogen is formed. Now let us come for example 2. We'll take CH3NH. यदि हमें नॉन बॉन्डेड बॉन्ड ऑफ कार्बोनिल ग्रुप रो कार्बन रो कार्बोनिल ग्रुप पाको जिवो सेठी C3H ताले acetaldehyde ଯେତେବେଳେ phenyl hydrazine ସହିତ reaction କରିବ in the presence of dilute HCl, water molecule will be eliminated. How? The oxygen of carbonyl group and H2 of phenyl hydrazine will be removed as water molecule and it will give us acetaldehyde phenyl hydrazine. In the statement we write down, when for acetaldehyde reacts with phenyl hydrazine in the presence of dilute HCl, then acetaldehyde phenyl hydrazine is formed. Let us come for the example 3. We will take 2CH3 group and the compound will be acetone. Whenever it will react with phenyl hydrazine in the presence of dilute HCl, water molecule will be eliminated. How? The oxygen of carbonyl group and H2 of phenyl hydrazine is removed with water molecule and it will give us acetone phenyl hydrazine. In the statement, we have to write down, when acetone reacts with phenyl hydrazine in the presence of dilute HCl, then acetone phenyl hydrazine is formed. Let us come for the fourth equation. Reaction with semicarbazide, NH2 NHCONH2. Here, G is equal to NHCONH2. So the general reaction will be, when aldehyde or ketone reacts with semicarbazide in the presence of dilute HCl, water molecule will be eliminated. How? The oxygen atom of carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketone and H2 of semicarbazide is removed as water molecule and it will give us corresponding semicarbazole. In statement you have to write down, when acetaldehyde or ketone reacts with, aldehyde or ketone reacts with semicarbazide in the presence of dilute HCl, then corresponding semicarbazole is formed. এই জেনারেল ইকুয়েশন को मन रखी आम समस्त एग्जांपल को लिखि पारिबु जदि आम H नबु तार रिएक्टेंट साइड से फॉर्माल्डिहाइड हो प्रोडक्ट ऑफ फॉर्माल्डिहाइड सेमिकार्बाजोल आम यदि CH3H नबु दुईटी बाउंडरी पाखरे देन रिएक्टेंट साइड से एसिटाल्डिहाइड प्रोडक्ट हिसाब रे एसिटाल्डिहाइड सेमिकार्बाजोल दबो जदि दुईटी जाक CH3 नबु ताले से एसीटोन हबो आ प्रोडक्ट हिसाब से एसीटोन सेमिकार्बाजोल दबो. Let us discuss them in the different examples. Example 1. Whenever formaldehyde reacts with semicarbazide in the presence of dilute HCl, water molecule will be eliminated from how? The oxygen of carbonyl group and H2 of semicarbazide is removed as water molecule and it will give us formaldehyde semicarbazole. In the statement, we have to write down, when formaldehyde reacts with semicarbazide in the presence of dilute HCl, then formaldehyde semicarbazole is formed. Let us come for second example. We will take CH3 and H. The compound will be acetaldehyde. Whenever acetaldehyde reacts with semicarbazide in the presence of dilute HCl, then acetaldehyde semicarbazole is formed. What we will write down in the statement? When acetaldehyde reacts with semicarbazide in the presence of dilute HCl, then acetaldehyde semicarbazole is formed. Let us come for example 3. We will take 2CH3 and the reactant will be acetone. When acetone reacts with semicarbazide in the presence of dilute HCl, water molecule will be eliminated. How? The oxygen of carbonyl group and H2 of semicarbazide is removed as water molecule to give us acetaldehyde semicarbazole. In the statement we write down, when acetone reacts with semicarbazide in the presence of dilute HCl, then acetone semicarbazole is formed. Let us come for the next equation, that is reaction with dinitrophenyl hydrazine. Phenyl hydrazine रो दुईटी H उठिकी सेकेंड आउ फोर्थ पोजिशन लो बेंजीन ring रे दुईटी NO2 ग्रुप लागि थिबारु ताको 2,4 dinitrophenyl hydrazine बोली मध्ये कुहाଯାଏ. Let us come for the general equation. When aldehyde or ketone reacts with 2,4 dinitrophenyl hydrazine in the presence of dilute HCl, then water molecule will be eliminated and it gives us 2,4 dinit corresponding to 4 dinitrophenyl hydrazine. In the statement, what we have to write down? When aldehyde or ketone reacts with 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine in the presence of diluted Cl, then corresponding 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone is formed. এটা ହେଲା ଜେନେରାଲ ରିଆକ୍ସନ। ଏକ ମନେ ରଖିଲେ ଆମେ ମଧ୍ୟ ସମସ୍ତ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଲେଖିପାରିବୁ। ଫର୍ମାଲଡିହାଇଡ୍ ପାଇଁ ନେଲେ ଆମେ ଫର୍ମାଲଡିହାଇଡ୍ 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone ପାଇବୁ। ଯଦି CH3 ନେବୁ ଏସିଟାଲଡିହାଇଡ୍ ହେଇଯିବ, ଏସିଟାଲଡିହାଇଡ୍ ଡାଇନାଇଟ୍ରୋଫେନିଲହାଇଡ୍ରୋଜେନ୍ ପାଇବୁ। ଯଦି C3 ନେବୁ ତାହେଲେ ଏସିଟୋନ୍ ହେଇଯିବ, ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ ଏସିଟୋନ୍ ଡାଇନାଇଟ୍ରୋଫେନିଲହାଇଡ୍ରୋଜେନ୍ ପାଇବୁ। ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ 1ରେ ଆମେ ଦୁଇଟି ଯାକ H ନେଲୁ ଫର୍ମାଲଡିହାଇଡ୍, ଯେତେବେଳେ 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine ସହିତ ରିଆକ୍ସନ କଲା in the presence of diluted Cl, water molecule will be eliminated. How? The oxygen atom of carbonyl group in the H2 of 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine remove as water molecule to give us formaldehyde 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone. In the statement we have write down, when formaldehyde reacts with 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine in the presence of diluted Cl, then formaldehyde 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone is formed. Let us come for example 2. We'll take C3 and H. It will become acetaldehyde. Whenever acetaldehyde reacts with 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine in the presence of diluted Cl, then water molecule will be eliminated. How? The oxygen atom of carbonyl group and H2 of 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine is removed as water molecule to give us acetone 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone. So in the statement we have to write down, when acetaldehyde reacts with 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine in the presence of diluted Cl, then acetaldehyde 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone is formed. Let us come for the third example. That is, what happens? We will take 2CH3. It will become acetone. Whenever acetone reacts with 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine in the presence of diluted Cl, water molecule will be eliminated by using the oxygen of carbonyl carbon and oxygen of carbonyl group and H2 of 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine to give us acetone 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone. So in the statement we have to write down, when acetone reacts with 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine in the presence of diluted Cl, then acetone 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone is formed. Thanks for watching Bhopal Search Career Point. Please like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel if you are watching it for the first time. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get timely updatation of my new video.